Once again, welcome to another episode of Vinette and Elmo Road to Our Journey. We invite you to stay tuned and watch the entire video as we unfold some remarkable settings. We don't want you guys to miss anything. We have some valuable information we can share, hoping that can benefit you to navigate your travel here in Brussels and Belgium. Mannequin Piece is a bronze fountain sculpture in central Brussels, depicting a nude boy urinating into the fountain's basin. Mannequin Piece is one of the best known symbols of Brussels, inspiring several legends, as well as numerous imitations and similar statues, both nationally and abroad. The figure is regularly dressed up, and its wardrobe consists of around 1,000 different costumes. Once again, we took the big bus tour hop on, hop off to navigate to places we want to visit. I think it's less expensive to utilize with our personal guide to go around the city of Brussels, and it's available every hour and every day, and it's safe and convenient. It's kind of gloomy and rainy on this particular day, but we figured it's inevitable, so we're going to keep going, and no storm in any type can stop us, and we don't want to waste our time while we're here for 4 days. This is the Palace of Justice in Brussels, Belgium. It's one of the largest and most monumental courthouses in the world, offering visitors sweeping panoramic views of the city's lower town. It's one of the most impressive monuments in Brussels. You can access to the colossal center entrance hall and grand staircases. It is completely free and open to the public during regular business hours. Based on the information I researched in Wikipedia, the Palace of the Justice is also home to the Bar Association of Professionals Order of 7,000 Brussels Lawyers, founded on the 14th of December in the year of 1810. Since 1984, the Bar Association of Brussels has been split into two, the French-speaking order and the Dutch-speaking order. Alright, guys, help us to grow in our community and hit that subscribe button, likes, and comment below. As you know, guys, as we roam around this Hall of Justice, for me it feels like distant, elevated above the ordinary city below. I think about the families displaced to build this. about the labor required to raise stones this massive in the 19th century, about how power often announces itself through size. It is truly beneficial to experience to see such a monumental building that contains a lot of history, especially from another country far from home, and to know the history about it. And as we continue to adventure, we found Leopold Park around the area, which we have no plan of visiting. But since we are already here, so we included in our agenda for today. We hope that you enjoy the sceneries. And of course, if you have any comments, please comments below, or if you have any questions, we'll try our very best to answer back to you with our very own of knowledge. All right, guys, we hope that you're still with us. We appreciate your sticking with us. Your commitment will not go in vain. We are now in our next location, the Cinquantenaire. Cinquantenaire, with its triumphal arch dominated by a bronze chariot reminiscent of the Brandenburg Gate and Berlin, the Cinquantenaire and its park are too often overlooked tourist attraction. From an architectural point of view, the Palace of Cinquantenaire is one of the most representative buildings in Brussels. The palace and arch were built to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the independent state of Belgium. Presently, the building houses three museums: Outer World, the Royal Military Museum, and the Cinquantenaire Museum. The Cinquantenaire Park is the second most important urban park in Brussels. Since it is so close to the European quarter, it is usually visited at lunchtime by the employees of the European Union. This park is usually a little less lively than the Brussels park, but if you visit the area, you can go for a short walk around and check out its numerous statues. This is Royal Museum of the Armed Forces and the Military History, and a perfect stop for history and military enthusiasts. Located in the two northernmost halls of the Cinquantenaire Park Historic Complex, the museum collections comprise more than 10 centuries of military and technology history, ranging from suits of armor, antique firearms, and swords to armored vehicles and airplanes. Numerous paintings, sculptures, decorations, and military uniforms bring back to life the military history of this area. Admission is free, closed on Monday. Here are the quick tips for visiting Cinquantennial Park, recommended by local. The best time recommended to visit is in the early morning or late afternoon for softer lights on the arch and quieter paths. Museum timing. They said better to plan at least 2 to 3 hours for the Armed Forces Museum. More if you love aviation. Check the museum site for current opening hours and terrace access. And you can have picnics and photos. Lawns and benches are plentiful. The arch and esplanade make classic Brussels photo spots. And the nearby locations are European institutions, Park Leopold and Schumann Roundabout are a short walk. Here is Auto World. It's an automobile museum. The museum displays a large and varied collection of over 300 vehicles, including cars and motorcycles from various eras, retracing the history of the industry from its birth in 19th century to the modern age. And by the way, there is an admission fee, and the ticket is around 21 euro dollars. And so our next stop is the Royal Palace. It is the king's administrative residence and main workplace, where he works daily with his staff. In his office at the Brussels Palace, the king receives the representatives of political institutions, foreign guests, heads of state and ambassador, and other guests. In addition to the office of the king and of the queen, the royal palace plays host to the services of the king's household, the king's cabinet, the general secretariat, the civil list, the military household, the protocol, and the queen's secretariat. The other members of the royal family also have an office at the Brussels Palace where their staff work. The palace comprises also prestige reception rooms where various activities of the king and royal family are organized. Work meetings and roundtables, receptions, concerts, launches, etc. And so our last stop for the day is the Altumium. Altumium is a landmark modernist building here in Brussels, originally constructed as the centerpiece of the 1958 Brussels World's Fair. Now, Altumium is worth to see if you love unique architecture and panoramic views, but it might underwhelm those looking for extensive museum exhibits. It features an immersive light show, retro escalator tunnels, and top sphere view of Brussels for about €16. Many find taking photos from the outside is enough. Alright guys, so we hope you enjoyed this video and taking some recommendation and tips. We hope you can use them when you plan to visit these places in Brussels and Belgium. Till next time guys, we'll see you in our next video.